So today I want to take another look at the BLUETTI AC240, and I just want to run some tests that we didn't get to the first go around. So when we did the capacity test, I did it through the DC, and so this time I want to do a capacity test through the AC output using a kilowatt meter. So let's do that now. Let's turn on the AC output, plug in the kilowatt meter, and we're going to use this heater as the load here. There we go. So we are pulling 754 watts, and I'll just let that continue until this thing is zero. All right, the capacity test is completed. The AC240 is drained completely. So for us to be able to see what the results are, I'm going to unplug this and power it back up from my grid here, because this has no power obviously to power it. And then we'll see what the results are. Okay, so we got 1.22 kilowatts of usable power through the AC. And when we did the test last time through the DC, it came out to 1.294, I believe. All right, so now we're going to charge it from AC and time how long it takes to fully charge. So let's go ahead and plug it in the AC power. There we go. It's plugged in, it's coming on. Let's start the timer. Timer is started. We're pulling in 485 watts right now. Oh, we're up to 645, 800. Oh, we're doing 1,462 watts. And as you can see on the charging mode, we are on turbo. The current time to go says 1.1 hours. So we'll just let it continue on, and I'll be back when it's completely charged. Okay, so we're at 97%, and so far we're at 1 hour, 1 minute and 49 seconds. And we're starting to slow down on the charge power here, so we're at 1.2 kilowatts now. All right, 99%. Yeah, this last 1% is taking clearly the longest, but we're down to only charging at 360 watts, and we're at 1 hour and 8 minutes, 19 seconds. So it should be really close, like any minute now. There it is, 100%. So stop the timer. All right, it took 1 hour, 8 minutes, and 45 seconds to fully charge. All right, so now what I want to do is I want to test the Bluetooth range. So let's just walk out. Let's just go to my back fence right here. Here, we'll start over here by the diving board. So the AC240 is inside my sunroom, and I think we're still getting connection. Yep, I think so. We just turned the AC output off. Let's turn it on again. Yeah, definitely. Let's try to reconnect the app. Do we see it? Yes, we see it in the list here. And we connected like perfect. So that's quite a distance. I'm gonna have to get the tape measure out or something here. All right, so I got the tape measure on the ground. And so right here at my spa is a 30 foot. so let's try to reposition that. Okay, so now we've got 60 foot, and we'll put this rock down here as a marker. All right, and I know we had to kind of go around the pool a little bit, so that adds some feet that is not factored into the straight line of sight here, but we're not trying to get super accurate here. There's another 20 feet, so roughly about 80 feet. I'm kind of out of distance now, unless I get on the other side of this fence. So I'm going to say at the least 80 foot. All right, so now I want to test the UPS functionality. And what I've got here is this laptop, and I've disconnected the battery internally. So if it loses AC power, it's going to go completely off. And I also have this heater hooked up to the AC240. So both the laptop and the heater, we're currently drawing 780 watts. I've got the AC input connected. So what we're going to do is we're going to disconnect the AC input to this and see if everything continues to run. So let's do that now. We have disconnected the AC input to the AC240, and our laptop is still functioning. Our heater is still functioning. We've got 760 watts still going out. So it made the switch over perfectly fine. No hiccup at all. Let's try that once more. We're back on AC. I heard a little click on the inside, so that would be like the transfer switch clicking. And we are charging the battery since we drained it down a little bit, and also applying power to the output. Still running the laptop, still running the heater. All right, so let's unplug it once more. Unplugged, no interruption whatsoever. And just to show you guys that the battery is disconnected inside this laptop, here's the cord for it. So once I unplug it, the laptop goes black. All right, guys, so I think that's going to be it for this video. As always, leave your comments. I love to hear from you guys. I like to hear what you have to say, positive or negative. It's great feedback, and I do listen to everything you guys have to say. If you hadn't seen it yet, check out my first video on this. There's more testing that I've done. I'll leave links in the description, and I'll catch you guys on the